Samurai Doggy, issue number 2 from Aftershock Comics. As Samurai Doggy and his robo-vulture mentor, Ray, set out to uncover the truth behind Doggy's mother's brutal murders, he first must unravel a gangster scheme within a popular amusement park. But will he be able to take down the gang, or will they take him down first? So yeah, Samurai Doggy, this issue is pretty much a meanwhile based off of the first one. So in the first issue, we had Samurai Doggy. We know his story. If you guys want to figure out his story, you can watch my video on that. But in that issue, he ends up going to an amusement park that's being run by a gang, and then he starts fighting everybody there. And while he's doing that, we have this other character. And this other character's name is Led, and we see his story and what he was doing while Samurai Doggy is having his fight. So this one is mostly world building, not too much action, just mostly kind of setting up the universe and this new character. I'm not sure how exactly he's going to play a part in this story, but it is going to be interesting to see where it goes. But yeah, we see him and he's about to leave this bar, and one of the guys like, hey, don't forget my things. And he's like, be cool, I'm going to go there right now and pick it up for you. So he's heading out into the world, walking through the city, and he sees like these groupies talking about this new song by Winter, and I'm assuming that this dog is one of the sisters of Samurai Doggy. Anyways, he's like, I wonder what they're talking about. Like, why do they think this girl's so great? So he starts playing the music. He's like, oh, it's not that bad. And we see him, like I said, he's just kind of going through the city. He picks up some kind of, it looks like a corn dog, but I'm assuming it's actually something else. And yeah, he's eating it. He shows up at the carnival, and he basically cuts the line and talks to the man in charge of the line, the bouncer basically. And he's asking, like, do you have any blue sky? I think blue sky is supposed to be maybe some kind of drugs or something. And the guy's like, I got the last batch, and we basically get them arguing over, like, the prices. Like, he's trying to haggle the price down. It doesn't really work. But eventually, he's like, all right, fine, I'll pay your price. And he goes in. People are kind of complaining, but he's like, he paid for the VIP. So anyone who has a VIP pass goes straight to the front of the line. He goes through the turnstile, gets frisked, and then he goes inside the carnival. And basically, I thought this was kind of cool. So the way that they do the deals here is you have the Ferris wheel, and this Ferris wheel is basically a bunch of spheres that are enclosed. And when you want certain, I think it's drugs, but let's just say illegal substance or illegal supplies. Let's go illegal supplies because we don't know exactly what it is he wants. I think it's drugs. But if you want some kind of legal supplies, you ask the guy up front. He tells you the price. You go through, and then they tell you, okay, you go into cabin number 5 or cabin number 6. And then when the cabin comes, you step inside, and there's your dealer. And then you basically you make your exchange. So yeah, he pays the money. He gets his blue rig, and then he leaves with his substance. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I like that little trade-off moment. Like that's a nice little touch. Like it's an interesting way to use a carnival, because it's like, why are the mafia, why are these gangs like so obsessed with having this carnival? Like, what exactly? It's like, oh, because this is a way that you can make your trades and stuff without being out in the open. But yeah, as he's walking away, Samurai Doggy shows up, and if you want to know what happens there, you can read the first issue where Samurai Doggy has his little fight. But yeah, it's probably going to be a really short video, but that's because most of it is world building. Most of it is just kind of following this guy around. Very little dialogue until later on. But yeah, it's just kind of introducing this new character, Led. I'm wondering how he's going to get involved in Samurai Doggy and his story and his adventures. But I like the world building. I like the little exchange, like how they do the black market deals here. But there you go. Artwork's still really good. I like this. I thought it was good. This is like a slower issue though. So if you're like one of those people like you want a lot of action, Not really going to get that. There is action here, like we do see some of Samurai Doggy's fights, but it's mostly just kind of world building and just this character and what he does about his day. It's like a slice of life on his day-to-day activities. So yeah, it's kind of a slower issue, but I still enjoyed it. I still thought it was interesting and entertaining. But there you go, Samurai Doggy issue number 2. Do you enjoyed? Hope to see you next time. Take care. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell for a notification, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.